Hulk,
Knux.
and yeah, we're back, man.
We're back.
We got I think it's a bit different. Obviously, it's a clash, but
Yeah.
it's not really obviously in the a cappella battle rap world. But obviously, we might as well speak about it.
Yeah.
Because it's actually a battle.
Yeah.
And
It's a current clash.
Yeah, well, I think it's been a current clash, and I think it's bringing obviously a new kind of, not a new, but it's revisiting some old elements of the game, which is man sending for man on tunes and that. Yeah. So Chipmunk, innit?
Chip versus
Chip
Yungen.
Dilly Chip.
Yeah.
Well, if we talk about it, like obviously the whole Chip coming back from the pop world and the Chris Brown and whatever, he came back and got into beef with Bugsy Malone, innit, from Manchester. They had their mad back and forth. I don't really know how, like, at the end of the day, yeah, MCs and rappers are obviously selective as to who they reply to, innit? So you're not just going to reply to any old body. So I kind of feel like the whole Chip and Bugsy thing was kind of set up to go from anyway.
It does have like that marketing feel about it.
Definitely.
It does have that promo.
Definitely.
Look what's going on here
like,
feel about it.
Nobody ever heard of Bugsy Malone, and I think there's a lot of people who probably sent or dissed Chip.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one, right? I'm going to assume that this is a good battle for the UK, right? In the sense, or not in the UK, for grime, the grime scene, right? Not even that it's good, but that it adds interest to it. Do you know what I mean? It gives a bit of light to it. Now, with Chip, obviously he blew, did his thing, and then shit happens, innit? And then now he's back down. Could I say that it's good for the grime scene that he's actually clashing and going out there and giving a bit of...
do you know what it is as well?
I think yeah, man.
I think obviously he came back and he dissed a few, man, and he dissed Bugsy, he dissed Big Nasty, he dissed a couple,
Tiny
man.
as well.
Yeah, and obviously Bugsy bit back, and Bugsy had the support of Manchester. It was kind of a time where people didn't really... A lot of the South, man, didn't really understand that there was actually grime MCs and stuff coming out of Manchester at the time.
I'd never even heard of my guy.
So, exactly. And I know Manchester MCs. You get me, man? No Shotty, Blizzard, Frisco, Swifty. There's a lot of Manchester MCs. So, for man to never have heard of Bugsy before, and then Chip replies to him, Big Chip, who's been on song with Chris Brown, standing on the edge of a cliff, and you get me,
on a
shirt
on a
open
moving
and
van
that,
and thing. You know them ones
So
that cost bare dough, bro. That cost bare dough.
Yeah, but I never heard of him before. So obviously, I think it was definitely some sort of tactical maneuver where Bugsy got introduced to the game through this Chip beef, which is good. But so obviously Chip. Nasty didn't respond, did he? He done that video where
he started laughing. He was laughing at him and things.
Exactly. So
everyone's there. But yeah, he's definitely blowing up people with these replies and beefs and.
So was it him? I think he decided to send for Yungen, or did?
Apparently, there was something where Yungen. Someone said something about something, right? And it's probably down to Yungen saying something about Chip, innit? Oh no, that's it. It's about the awards. He's like, if Youngin's nominated, then why is my man not nominated? And everything was taken out of hand from there. And obviously, do you know what I mean? They've done a tune together.
Who's my man though?
I can't remember, bro.
Chip wanted someone to be nominated, but Yungen got nominated instead. Yeah.
Okay. So he got nominated.
If you know better than us, then comment.
Yeah, comment down below. Obviously,
who was Chip talking about?
On battle rap. But so Chip basically sends for him or something like that, and then Yungen comes with a reply quickly. Oh no, maybe Yungen did it. I don't even know, bro.
The first one I heard, I think
you introduced this to me. Yeah,
I think the first one I heard was Chip, and then it was a
one-take freestyle.
Yeah, the one-take freestyle. That's it. And it was more kind of like, it weren't really that direct, to be honest with you. But it was obviously about Yungen, and then Yungen replied in a petrol station with Tiny, innit? Which was the
they're saying that's the pre-recorded one. You recorded that years ago. he recorded that a couple days before.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so it's basically instigating. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
And then
And
then Chip came
Younger
up.
was saying like, "Oh, you got paid $5 for a
Show,
show and
yeah.
this, that, and the other." Trying to do personals, which is cool. But and then Chip replied with the Michelle rhythm, I think it was.
Yeah.
Which is basically he was calling him Michelle from Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Because obviously they got Krept and Conan from Play Dirty, and then he's the Michelle who got kicked out of the group.
Like he got bullied out of the group. Yeah. Peak.
So so he done the Michelle rhythm, and then Youngin replied with the Oopsie Daisy rhythm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then Chip was like, "Oh, Link Up TV, take that down." Like,
so Chip responded with the, I can't remember what it was called.
I think that was the.
It might have been the Michelle rhythm actually. I don't know, but
yeah, it might have been the reply that was actually kind of hard. So all in all, right, it wasn't.
I think the talking at the end was harder than the actual bars though. And he was like, "Link Up TV, take that down."
Yeah.
Why you spitting fast for? Because Youngin's a fucking rapper, innit?
Yeah.
Like, Krept and Conan, Youngin, we kind of know that style. Why is he going at Chip on fucking like grime tempos? That's crazy. Like, he lost that already. If that was me personally, I would have went as a rapper.
Yeah.
I would have went at man on rap.
Fuck it.
There's no point going at a grime MC on grime. Like, you get me? Because you're gonna lose if you're not a grime MC, innit? So, but yeah, man. To be honest with you, I think the UK kind of loses with this whole beef because if man are beefing with Chip and Chip's the best in the scene and he's buoying everyone off, and Chip's not even all that, then what the fuck is that saying about the scene, man?
Scene's lacking, man. It needs to be more lyrical.
Obviously, hold tight,
lyrical
Skepta and them man there, like they're not really involved in all this, but on a competitive level, like not blown, like Skepta and that's with Drake and that's a different level. Isn't it? That's not really underground grime no more. We kind of need a new underground grime king now, and Chip's going for that title, and I think if he gets it, it's a bad look because he's not all that, but somehow he's still parring all these lesser not all that MCs.
One thing I do say that I respect is the replies that I actually written in 24 hours and shit. I must say I respect that.
Of course.
Because you could put out a bunch of doo-doo with that shit, you know what I mean? That's a very risky tactic to do. I.e. Meek Mill and shit. He had like a whole week and shit. Anyway. But yeah, man, so let's wrap up that one, you know what I mean? So, out of Youngin and Chip, who's winning this battle?
Yeah, comment, man. Comment.
I'll ask you.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I'd say the same reason I'd say Bugsy won is the same reason I'd say Youngin won is because Chip has got a different network of fans and he's been different places and he's brought different people to the game, and now these man are getting like, when's the last time Youngin put out a video on Link Up TV and it got 1 million views?
I'm not really familiar with that. So
Neither am I.
You know what I mean?
But exactly that, you would have heard of it. Yeah. Really, you would really know about.
This is the first time I heard of Youngin. You get me?
You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think man's winning because he's riding the wave right now, and all of these men are coming up off of Chip.
Yeah.
So I think they're all winning really, and I think Chip's losing by even using this tactic. Like the kids will jump on the wave for now.
Yeah.
But I think in the long run, people are going to look back and say, oh, Chip came back to the grime scene and had to bread it and had to go at bare MCs to try and get his thing.
Bare, not even...
Yeah,
he did go at Tiny, but that's another story. Anyway, man, make sure you leave your comments down there. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Make sure you share this with someone that you know will like the video.
Comment, man. Do you want to see them battle? Should Tiny get involved? Should there be a Lord of the Mics, Chip versus Tiny or something? That would be fucking crazy. Subscribe, comment, like... Do all of that shit, man, and let us know what the fuck you want to know. Man.
Do it now, mate. Do it now.
No.
Alright, cool, man. Alright, cool. Next.
You've been watching Clash of the Day. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on any of the videos that you feel to. Thank you.